Why is it that I cannot stay out of Sephora? Or maybe the question should be, why is it that I feel compelled to spend my money when I'm in there? Anyway, welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is Dooney615, and I have another Sephora haul for you. So, thanks for opening the video. If you have not yet subscribed, take a moment and hit the subscribe button. And there's a little bell right beside the subscribe button. If you hit that, it will also send you notifications so that you do not miss any of my uploads. For the most part, my channel is Dooney and Burke and beauty and skincare, but every once in a while you'll get some randomness about family or life or cooking. So if you're into that kind of thing, then this is absolutely a place for you to hang out, and I'd love to have you. Now, enough with the talking. Let's get into this haul. This is still not the big haul that I have of the boxes and everything downstairs, because I'm scratching my head, one, trying to figure out, had I completely lost my mind when I bought all of that stuff? And two, where am I going to put it? And three, am I going to be able to, when am I going to start using it? Because I keep buying more stuff. I'm going to have to put myself on a Sephora budget for 2018. Like maybe $100 a month or something. But that means now I can't go back until like March if I stick to that, because this is like a $200 trip today. Alright, so. Okay, so let's start with a couple of 100-point perks. And there should be 3 in here. Yes. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to try was by Fenty Beauty, and it is the Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick. And I actually had one of these in my shopping cart in the store, and then I have them in my shopping cart online, different colors. But I thought this would be a nice way for me to actually try it before I spend my money on it. But look at that. Can you see the FB embossed in the top of that color? And from a color, I've been swatching stuff all day, but that's a really pretty wine, dark wine. Could read a little. No, it's definitely like a Bordeaux color. So that's very pretty. So that was a 100-point perk, and I will try this and make sure that I like the formula before I go spend my money on a full size. And then the next 100-point perk was the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, because I can throw this in my travel bag. And then the last one is the Tatcha, the water cream. And I've wanted to try this. I've heard and seen the hype, but I need to experience it for myself. And this little pot will be perfect for me to see if I like it before I dive in for a full size. I really like the Tatcha products, and I'm using a few of those now. And I've got a feeling this is probably a bad idea, because I'm going to like it, and that means I'm going to want to go get a full size. But those were my 3 100-point perks. They had some 500-point perks, and I've got points, but they weren't anything that I wanted, so I decided I'd use that for those. Alright, the next thing is a Cosmetics Biologics. It is the Olive and Honey Hydrating Balm. It helps to soften and hydrate dry hair. And it says, from a direction standpoint, rub between palms and thoroughly distribute a small to moderate amount through dry or slightly damp hair. Leave in style. I will use this on wash day, but I'm really looking for something on dry hair, that will help keep my hair hydrated. This was like 19 bucks, and I love this brand. They are based out of Tampa, Florida, so I really like their products. Pick that up. The next item that I picked up, I said I wasn't gonna get it. I survived the Christmas holiday and did not pick it up. I talked myself completely out of it. I talked myself out of the Après Chic eyeshadow palette from Becca. But for some reason today, they only had 2 or 3 left. And I was like, you know, you're going to regret it, because you could swap out all of those little pots that you're carrying right now in your travel bag and replace it with one palette that has the things you're currently using and liking, and you'd have it in one simple place. So there's a little sample in here of the backlight priming filter. Great, but this is the Après Ski Glow face palette. It has 6 highlighters, blushes, and bronzers in here for a total of 6. And oh, it's gorgeous. So here are the colors. And this blush here, and this highlighter here, which I will most likely use as no, it's a blush. It's blushed copper. And this is Winterberry. It's a blush. And then Bronzed Bondi, which is from the summer collection of the bronzers, and I already have this. But to have everything in one place, and this is Opal, it'll just make life easier. That's my excuse. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. It was on sale. It's end of season. It's gonna go away, and I wanted it, so I brought it home with me. Alright, next from Sephora, I picked up a palette that I'm already having buyer's remorse about, and if it does not perform well the very first time that I use it, it will go back. And that is because Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this brand. Don't beat me up. I have so many of their palettes that I buy because of the hype, and then when I decide to use it, I'm like, really? This is what everybody was talking about? So I don't know about this one. This is Prism. It's limited edition. I've got to start getting past the words limited edition and not falling for the hype. But I really do like the colors that are in here. I have the Modern Renaissance and a couple of the other earlier, I'm tongue-tied, palettes. I don't reach for that one very often, but when I do, I like the looks with it. And this one, I don't know. Let me show it to you and you tell me. It's got a double-ended brush there at the bottom. But those are the colors, and they're really pretty colors. And they swatched very, very nicely. But if it's not love at first application, I'll take it back to Sephora, because I'm done keeping products, especially from this brand, that I'm not absolutely in love with. I was tempted to pick up the Subculture palette, but look, a girl's gotta have a limit, and there's still so much controversy, and that palette is showing up on the worst of 2017 If you talk to anyone in Sephora, well, not anyone, but the girls that I typically talk to that work there, there's still mixed feelings about it for some of them. Others absolutely love it. I don't need to be caught in the crosshairs of loving it and hating it. So if Prism isn't better than what I've experienced so far, it will go back. Next is Fresh Sea Berry Skin Nutrition Booster for face and eye creams. So you can add 1 to 2 drops of this oil into your moisturizer, and it will boost it. And you can add it into your eye creams, and you can use it again 2 to 3 times a week. It can also be used alone on the skin. It's antioxidant rich with 3, 6, 7, and 9. It helps to fight free radicals that can attack the skin and cause it to age prematurely. And it's a little small, well, not tiny, but it's a little small bottle, and it's 15 milliliters or a half fluid ounce. So that's what it looks like. And it just has a little dropper dispenser. So I'll add this in and put it in the rotation with the other oils that I use. But I'll let you know how I like it. And the thing that I went into Sephora for, not the other stuff, but the thing that I went into Sephora for, other than to look at the Fenty products, were, I try not to get into the hype when it comes to lip products. That doesn't always work out with me, and that's evident because Kat Von D Everlasting lipsticks, I think I've got them all. And I had one in my shopping cart today in Sephora that I walked around with forever before I finally put back and said, that's not what you came in here for. Put it back. Focus. I should have did that with the other stuff. But anyway, I picked up the Power Matte Lip Pigment. Why did I pick this up? Because I got a 100-point perk. And I had it on earlier today. And it's red in this. And I wore it earlier today. And then went to brunch and changed colors because I was going to be out and about. This formula, oh my goodness, I understand now why every YouTuber that has tried it is absolutely in love with it, because it only took one application for me to say, okay, I need to go get some more colors. I need to have this in my purse so that after lunch, after brunch, whatever, I can reapply, because I didn't take it with me. And it didn't leave my lips dry. They didn't crack. So I picked 2 colors up. Warm Leatherette and Under My Thumb. So, Under My Thumb, and I like the packaging of these because you can actually see the colors through the side. Beautiful color. Love it. Just enough color without being too over the top for work, like with the red. I'm going to have to, gradually work this group into a workday red lip. And then the second one is called Warm Leatherette. And it's pretty too. And no, they are not the same color. And to prove it, I'm going to swatch them side by side and hope that you can tell the difference on camera. That's how I was able to justify purchasing both. So here is the Warm Leatherette, and this is Under My Thumb. So that's it. That's all I have, and far more than I planned to pick up, none of which I'm sure I needed, but when has that ever stopped me? So, again, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever it is, depending on what kind of device you're watching on. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.